This video will walk you through the Kaltura workflow. This video is for instructors with the schools of Business, Technology, and Community Services. Kaltura is a virtual classroom tool that is integrated in Brightspace. You may use this video or the slide deck to learn about the Kaltura workflow. The workflow includes 4 steps: prepare, plan, deliver, and post. Please note that Kaltura works best with Chrome or Firefox. Here is the workflow in detail. If you're using the slide deck, you can click on any item on this page to view the related slides. First, let's take a look at what students will see in Brightspace. Learners will log into their course and click Communication and then Kaltura Virtual Classroom. Students can either join from this page by clicking Join Meeting, or they can use the link that you will have shared with them. To join a meeting, the participant will enter their name and email address, and then click Join the Session. This is the student view of Kaltura. They'll have a webcam, microphone, they can adjust some settings, they can raise their hand, view full screen, they can access the entire menu bar by clicking on the 3 dots, and they can leave the meeting by clicking the red door. After leaving a meeting, students will see this screen. If they accidentally left the meeting, they can quickly rejoin the class. The first step to the Kaltura workflow is preparing your virtual classroom before your first session. Log into Brightspace and visit one of your courses. Click Communication and then click Kaltura Virtual Classroom. Then click Start Meeting. As the instructor, here's what you will see in Kaltura. You'll have your webcam, microphone. You can lock the door. You can do a quick poll. You can adjust settings, use full screen. You can click on the 3 dots to access the entire menu bar. So if you can't see some items in the menu bar, remember to click the 3 dots. And of course, you can use the red door to leave or end the meeting. The next step is to adjust the settings for your virtual classroom. Click on the gear icon and use device settings to adjust your webcam, microphone, or audio output if needed. For access and security, select everyone but instructors and admins. Ensure the room mode is set to virtual classroom, and we recommend using standard mute. Set the following default permissions. Note that you can allow students to do any of these things during the meeting as needed. We find it best to leave these settings unchecked until you need them. Set the quick poll settings to anonymous mode with a target audience of all participants but the triggering host. For chat settings, you may choose to have 1 or 2 chat windows. If you want only 1 chat window, select Group Chat. If you'd like 2 chat windows, select Group Chat and Ask Questions. It depends on the size of your class and what you feel will work best for you. Be sure to select Clear Chat at the end of the session automatically, because the chats will stay unless you clear them. Ensure these items remain unchecked for browser focus. You've now set your settings, and you can click Close. Now that your room is set up, the next step is to click Invite and copy the meeting link. Keep this meeting link handy, because you will use the same link for every virtual classroom in this course. The link is permanent to the course. So you've now prepared your virtual classroom. The next step is to plan your sessions. Determine the schedule for your virtual classroom sessions and copy the meeting link. If you don't have the meeting link, remember, start the meeting, click Invite, and copy. Add your virtual classroom sessions to the course calendar in Brightspace. Click My Tools and Calendar. Click Create Event, name the event, and paste the link in the description area. You may also include more information about the session if you choose. Adjust the date and time, and you may choose to add a recurrence. If your sessions follow a pattern, you may add a recurrence and set them on a weekly schedule. Select Weekly, fill in the date and time of the first session, Check off the days of the week of the recurring session and enter the date of the last session. Then click Create. Your events should appear in the course calendar. If not, click All Calendars and add the calendar to your view. Search for your course calendar and then click Add. Your events will now appear in the course calendar. Click on an event to edit or delete it. Now that you have prepared your virtual classroom and planned your sessions, it's now time to deliver a session. Log into Brightspace and visit your course. Click Communication and Kaltura Virtual Classroom. Click Start Meeting. If you need time to prepare the room, you can lock the door. However, you need to remember to unlock it so that people can join. You can use these features to enable or disable the whiteboard and chat for participants. You can mute all cameras or microphones. This step is important. We need to remember to click Record in Kaltura. Visit Tools, click Recording, and select Record until manually stopped. Click Start when you're ready. Use the tools to deliver your lesson plan. There are many tools available to you, such as Room Chat. Use the Room Chat to interact with the students. You can clear the chat at any time during a meeting by clicking the three dots and selecting Clear All. You can use Quick Poll to interact with the students. Ask a question verbally and in the chat or on the whiteboard, and select a quick poll to collect answers from the students. You can share the results with the class, or you can end the poll without sharing the results. You can select a YouTube video and add it to the playlist or play it immediately. All participants will watch the video at the same time, and you can pause to discuss and reflect as needed. In Kaltura, you can collaborate on a whiteboard. You can create more boards and add more pages. You can use the toolbar to add images, drawings, text, and shapes to the whiteboard. You can enable and disable the whiteboard for participants, so participants can draw and write on the whiteboard as well. The whiteboard will stay in your meeting until you delete it or erase it. This means you can use the same whiteboard for many sessions. Use Desktop Share to share your screen. As needed, you can allow participants to share their screen. Click the drop-down arrow next to the participant's name and click More Permissions. Select the permissions you would like to give that individual. You can create a quiz and add it to the playlist or start it immediately. Click Quizzes and either select an existing quiz or create a new quiz. Fill in the fields by entering a quiz name and question 1 with the answers. You can select different types of questions. Click Save when you're done. After you start a quiz, you will see the number of people that have completed the quiz. You can end the quiz at any time, and each individual will see their own results. You, however, will see the collective results of the entire class. If needed, you can use the video library to access your previous recordings. You can use breakout rooms for group work. You can auto-assign the students to different breakout rooms, or you can drag and drop specific students to specific rooms. You can set a time limit and then click Breakout. When you're finished your session, stop the recording and end the class. The final step is to post your virtual classroom session. The recording will be available in your course after it finishes processing. Visit your course, click Communication, Kaltura Virtual Classroom, and locate your recording. Click on it. Click Actions and Edit to label the recording. Adjust the name of the recording, keep the date, and add the main topic of the recording. Provide a summary of the topics in the recording in the description area, and enter keywords or tags to help users search for the video recording. When you're finished, click Save. Be sure to let students know where to find the recording. Post a news item with the link to the Kaltura Virtual Classroom. You may also choose to add a module to the course with all of the recordings. Add a module, label it Recordings. Visit that module and click Add Existing Activities. Select Kaltura Quick Link. Select Media Galleries. Find your course, select it, locate your recording, and click Embed. Your recording will now appear in the course content. Here's a summary of the Kaltura workflow. You can use this recording or the slide deck to review any of these steps at any time.